through OBS, but it just wasn't working out for us. So, yeah. So we're just going to do it through my phone. It'll be a much easier way, much simpler, all that good stuff. So, National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Boone County and northeastern Nebraska. This is until 2:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:57, a confirmed tornado was located 3 miles north of Woolbach, or 27 miles southwest of Albion, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard is damaging tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. If you were in my previous stream through OBS, I said that 2-inch sized hail was equal to hen egg sized hail. Now imagine that falling out of the sky and hitting you in the head. That wouldn't feel good. So weather spotters have confirmed this. If you're in Primrose, you need to get underground immediately. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. By the way, tornado warning continues for Rice, Alma, and M House, Texas. We'll jump back down there in a sec. So, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. So that's the wording from NWS Omaha. Now, we have a couple tornado reports here now coming out from Elba. This is 2 miles northwest of Elba, Nebraska, in Howard County. This is from an NWS employee. Several reports have confirmed tornado west and north of Elba. Time and location approximate pending damage survey. Then we have another report. Emergency management, 1 mile northwest of Elba, also in Howard County. Emergency management reported power poles down near Highway 11 and Odell Road. So we still have a potential tornado on the ground here. Now that I believe is contamination. I believe that is contamination there. However, we have to take this thing seriously because about 20-30 minutes ago, it did produce a wedge tornado with violent motion on it. So we have to treat this thing like it's still on the ground. So now we're going to jump over here. I believe a new warning just got issued for the cell. Let's see. Yes, indeed. We have a new tornado warning here just to the west of Lincoln, Nebraska. I think this is Nebraska, right? Can radar load or zoom out or do whatever, please. So, up here, that's our observed tornadoes. Down here, we have a couple new ones. So, let's take a look at the southernmost one first. I believe that is the one that Chris Hall is on. So, tornado warning remains in effect until 2:30 Central Daylight Time for southwestern Lancaster, eastern Saline, and northwestern Gage counties. At 1:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Wilbur, We're 17 miles northwest of Beatrice, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So hazard, once again, is a tornado and 2-inch size hail. This is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southwestern Lancaster, eastern Saline, and northwestern Gage counties, including the following locations: Olive Creek State Recreation Area, Walnut Creek Recreation Area, and Bluestem State Recreation Area. So if you're in any of those locations, or if you know anyone who's in those locations, call them up now and let them know that they need to take shelter immediately because they are in a tornado warning and there could be something coming towards them shortly. So take cover now, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial structure and protect yourself from flying debris. I actually want to go back to our Chrome here and pull up our live camera map. I want to see if we have any video coming out of Lincoln, Nebraska. I sort of doubt that we do, but if we do, that would be amazing. Oh, wow. I don't think I can show this, but wow. Bruh. Oh my god. Wow. That was insane. What I just saw there, chat. Absolutely insane. Get a close up on my blanket here for a sec while I pull out some candy. I'm not really sure if I like... actually. Not bad. So that's Omaha right there. And that's Lincoln, and we don't have any cameras. Which is unfortunate. Oh. That's not a debris signature, but that's definitely something we need to watch. Let's go over this tornado warning here. So, National Weather Service in Omaha / Valley, Nebraska has updated this tornado warning for northwestern Seward County. At 2:11, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Governor. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your town name there. Also, if you know that I'm mispronouncing your town name, please put it in the chat so I don't mess it up the next time. We're 9 miles southwest of Seward, moving north at 30 miles an hour. The hazard is a tornado and $half size hail. The storm has a history of producing funnel clouds. So once again, all of that stuff, you've heard me read that off a million times before. Locations impacted include Staplehurst. If you're in Staplehurst, take cover now. We got big time. We have big time chaser convergence on that cell. And then, finally, we have this tornado warning, and then we'll jump back down to Texas. So, tornado warning remains in effect until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time for western Lancaster, eastern Seward, southeastern Butler, and southwestern Saunders counties. At 2:11 CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Crate, or 20 miles southwest of Lincoln, moving north at 40 miles an hour. Hazard is tornado and and golf ball sized hail. This is a radar indicated rotation, flying debris, yada yada yada. This dangerous storm will be near Pleasantdale around 2:25 Central Daylight Time. So if you're in Pleasantdale, you have 9 minutes to get into a safe place. Other locations impacted in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Emerald and Malcolm. Then take cover now, move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So, that's with that. They are keeping the observed tags on these warnings over here. Wait, what? What? This is from this morning. 4 miles west-northwest of Bethel Acres, Oklahoma. From emergency management. Trees and power lines down, likely tornado, additional details forthcoming. What? Also, new mesoskeletal discussion, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. It's not loading for whatever reason. So, this tornado warning remains in effect here. If I can get the radar to load. This is just to the south of Dallas, Texas now. Let's pull up our velocities. And yeah, still a strong velocity. We might have twins here, honestly. We got one rotation right there. And another right there. We might have twin tornadoes here. We could very well have twin rotations. Take a look at reflectivity. Yeah, you can see that back one. Right there. That's our tornado or our tornadic rotation right there, outlined in blue. You can see the rain coming around and wrapping around. You can see that right there. So, if you're in Rice, along I-45, Alma, U.S. Highway 287, Creechville, or Valley Farms, remain in your safe place. If you're in M House, you're right on the border here. I'd remain in your safe place for about another 5 minutes or so. We got a tornado report here. About 47 minutes ago. Oh wait, I already covered that one. Never mind. Is there any other one? Oh. Hey, Blooming Grove, don't come out of your safe place yet. There could be another one. Right there's what I'm watching now. We could have another tornado coming into the Blooming Grove area here in about 20 to 30 minutes here. We're going to have to watch that very, very carefully. It's not... Yeah, we're going to have to watch that rotation very carefully here. So, this storm that's currently in Rice has a history. It started down here in Waco, moved up through just to the south of West, went past Blooming Grove, and now it's going through Rice. And oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Don't see a correlation coefficient drop, but that's a very strong, very, very strong couplet here. I want spectrum width. Spectrum width deals with turbulence, and obviously tornadoes do create turbulence. Right over where our velocity couplet is. Go back over to spectrum width. Look at that. There is a spectrum width drop. Sorry about my drawing. But there is a spectrum width drop right over that general area. It's not good. Not good at all. We don't like seeing that. We're not seeing anything on correlation coefficient, which is good. That's good news. We're not seeing anything on correlation coefficient. That up there is not anything, I don't believe. They have just trimmed the warning here. I'm assuming that there's going to be a new warning that's issued momentarily. So, tornado warning remains in effect until 2:30 Central Daylight Time for East Central Ellis and North Central Navarro counties. So, at 2:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Rice, or 9 miles southeast of Ennis, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard is still a tornado. This is still a radar-indicated rotation. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of east central Ellis and north central Navarro counties, including the following locations: Rice. Precautionary preparedness actions. Motorists should not take shelter under highway overpasses. If If you cannot safely drive away from the tornado, as last resort, either park your car and stay put, or abandon your vehicle and lie down in a low-lying area and protect yourself from flying debris. There's any good news here. It does look like the rotation has weakened some. We're still not seeing a correlation coefficient drop, which is good. We don't want to see those. And it does not look like we have one of those. What is that? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to take a look at that storm we were looking at earlier. And it still has rotation here. The storm still has location. Storm still has rotation. So we're still going to have to watch that very, very carefully here. But I'm expecting a new tornado warning to be issued within the next 3 minutes or so for the Texas area. Let's jump back over to our storms in Nebraska, as it seems like we have a new tornado warning that's been issued. It is a radar indicated now, so it is not observed. National Weather Service in Hastings has issued a tornado warning for eastern Greeley County in central Nebraska and northwestern Nance County in central Nebraska. This is until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Woolbach, 26 miles southwest of Albion, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. Hazardous tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Yada yada yada. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of eastern Greeley and northwestern Nance counties. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial structure and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. When I was looking at the stream earlier, I could barely see it when it did touch down. So that's what you need to see. That's what you need to, feel here. So I don't know how to English today, apparently. But there's our rotation right there. We have the greens moving towards, the reds moving away. Right in the middle there is where our tornadic rotation is. So that's something we need to look out for here. Now let's go over to our storm that's near Lincoln. We have tornado warning over here. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient. Not seeing anything, however, it's too messy to see anything right now. I just want to see. Who is this? Oh, that's Gherkin. Obviously, I can't show the stream. It's copyright reasons.
It's not looking good on velocity.
But Gherkin's looking at it. He's looking through all this heavy, heavy rain, though. It's obscuring it. Yeah, this one up here is interesting. Once again, can't show the stream. Apologize. But really don't feel like getting copyright. Ooh, is that a funnel? That might be a funnel on Brandon's stream. It's either a funnel cloud or a wall cloud here. Apparently, it's saying that the temperature there is 0 degrees, which is not true. It is not 0 degrees where Brandon Kopik is. But Kopik does have a wall cloud. Kopik's on this storm that's approaching Stablehurst. If you're in Stablehurst, remain in your safe place. We do have a significant rotation beginning to form here. So, Stablehurst, underground now. Same if you're in Lincoln or the areas to the north, northwest, and northwest of Lincoln. Heading up towards Omaha, and the Waho areas. So, as expected, we did get a new tornado warning down here in Texas. That wasn't really too surprising. This is just to the southwest of the city of Dallas. Does look like the rotation has broadened out, though. What's the good news? Do we have any observed warnings right now? We do, but that's where that storm up there, and I believe that expires shortly. Expires in 13 minutes, but yeah, I don't really think that's on the ground anymore. 60-40 watch hubs up here. What? New tornado warning? Huh? Oh, that's why. Okay, so we now have a new tornado warning for the city of Lincoln. And oh boy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Obviously, can't show you guys Gherkin's stream. Sirens are going off in Lincoln, as expected. Going to have Gherkin stream up on that side. Can't show you guys it, obviously. Once again, copyright. Well, this thing decides to drop. RFD surging. You can right hear the sirens. Can this load, please? Take a look. Correlation coefficient. All that is not debris. That is all inflow. That is not debris. However, Gherkin is looking at a rotating storm here. So we're going to have to watch that still very carefully here. So this was issued at 2:31. Okay, we have a new mesoscale discussion here concerning Tornado Watch 140. Shear threat for Tornado Watch 140 continues. Risk for large to very large hail and tornadoes continues across Weather Watch 140. Shear risk should gradually expand northeastward towards the northeast, the Nebraska-Iowa border this afternoon. Several supercells have developed and matured east of the dry line across central and eastern Nebraska. Several tornadoes have been reported thus far, with the northernmost cell over Greeley County, Nebraska. While the storm remains in a favorable environment, destabilization is slowly waning as it moves into a more stable air mass further north. Stabilization ahead of the storms to the south is expected to continue, with the greatest threat potentially shifting toward the more southern storms as the warm sector continues to narrow to the north. Strong low-level shear, ESRH of 250 to 350 meters squared per second squared, near the warm front and large buoyancy will continue to support a risk for tornadoes, some significant, and large to very large hail. Additional storm development remains possible across the southeastern Nebraska and far northern Kansas. The residual capping may limit coverage somewhat. Shear threat should slowly expand eastward into parts of western Iowa later this afternoon or evening across the remainder of Weather Watch 140. So basically what they're saying there is that as storms move, the storm up here as it continues moving north, like that. As it moves north, it will run out of air, basically, to go through. It'll run out of the air that the storms like. It'll go into a more stable environment, and they'll eventually weaken. And what they're saying here is that the storms down here that are currently going through Lincoln, those areas, they'll eventually move into more clean air, if you will. They'll go into air that the storm likes more, and they'll have potential to do things with it. That's basically what they're saying there. Let's jump back down to our storm down here southeast of Dallas. See what it's doing. Not seeing a CC drop. Not really seeing much of a rotation couplet anymore with that. $60.40, $60.40. I'm assuming this one is $60.40. $50.20. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this one was the first swatch of the day. So, we currently have one observed tornado warning, which I believe expires fairly soon. Yeah, it expires in 2 minutes. So, once this storm is gone, I'm probably just going to end the stream. However, as you guys know, if something else spins up, something else decides it wants to do any funny business, I'll hop right back on. Actually, I might not. I think that's just a hill core. High res differential. Yeah, that's not doing anything. That's a weakening storm. Alright, never mind. That isn't doing anything. So we've got a minute left of this warning, and then I'll head out. However, once again, if anything does decide to pull a funny, hop right back on. You guys know the deal. If anything happens, I'll be right back here. The only way I'm not going to be back immediately is if I'm out eating. And obviously I'm not going to bring my computer in with me. And the warning's gone now. So that being said, thanks everyone who came out. I'll be back on if anything funny business happens. But until then, guys, peace out.